you is how much do you earn? Like if you have 20,000 views, how much do you get from that? And I think hi good people, welcome back to Freedom with Fridah. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Fridah Nguku and this is the best place for you, so subscribe and join the family. Let's talk about monetization. If you're keen enough, you've seen an ad run on my channel before you opened this video, before you watched it. If you've watched it to the end, the ad, thank you. If you've skipped, kindly don't skip next time. Now I know the importance of not skipping ads. Like I used to skip people's ads. Nowadays I don't, unless really I have no option. I try not to skip people's ads because that's how people earn. It's one way of earning from YouTube. So guys, let's not skip the ads. Now, anyway, let's talk about monetization, and let me start by giving a definition of what monetization is. And it's getting to a point where YouTube pays you. All right, so it's like now getting to partner with YouTube to an extent. Now they can pay you for views, ads, and all those things. So yeah, that's what monetization means when it comes to YouTube. And there's so many questions I get from guys. So how long did it take for you to get monetized? What are some of the things that you need to do for you to get monetized? And I'm here to answer a few of those questions. The first question I got was, how long did it take you to get monetized? And I am here to give you an answer to that question. So I started my channel in January 2019, and in Feb I took a break. I took a break in Feb and went up until August. Was it August or July? July. So that is March, April, May, June, July. Almost 5 months out of YouTube, which I regret, guys. I'm like, I wish I did not take a break. I would be very far right now. But again, everything has a reason, I believe. So how long did it take me? I think now putting the 5 months into consideration, I'm getting to my 1 year this May. So it took me, let's say, 1 year for me to get monetized. Guys, there are guys who take 2 months, there are guys who take a month, there are guys who take 3 years, there are guys who take, it depends. You can't say, oh, because it took me a year, it's going to take you a year. No, it could take you a month or even a week, guys, or even a week. It just depends on your luck and just how people love you and come through to your channel to watch your videos. So there's no limit, there's no timeline of you getting monetized. So get that off your mind. A second question is, what do you need for you to get monetized? And that's what I'm gonna give details into. Now, you need 1,000 subscribers. That's the first qualification. You need 1,000 subscribers. I think by now you've heard me mention this a couple of times. So 1,000 subscribers, that's the first qualification. Since you started your channel, 1,000 subscribers. The second one is 4,000 hours of watch time. And that's where the catch is, because you could get subscribers like up to even 2,000 or even 5,000 if you've not hit your 4,000 hours of watch time. Now let's do a calculation of what 4,000 hours of watch time looks like. That means if you have a video that is 5 minutes long, because when you're starting a channel, somehow I recommend you start with very short videos, because people don't really know you and they don't have much. I think human beings have very little concentration span. Like they just can't stay there for that long to watch a 20 minutes video unless you're really a good comedian, or they're really looking for that kind of content, literally, that they searched for that kind of content. But if you're just talking about yourself, or you're talking about things that they're not really interested in, they don't have time to stay that much. So if you have a 5 minutes video, which I would recommend if you're starting your channel, have 5-7 videos. That's my recommendation. I know there are people who are like, make longer videos, so that people can say a little more. But if you have a 5 minutes video and you want to get 4,000 hours of watch time, you need 48,000 people. Is it 48? 48,000 people to watch your 5 minutes video from start to end, so that you get your 4,000 hours of watch time. Now, remember, there are very few people who wait to the end of the video. There are those who actually just click, they look at you and they're like, I don't like your hair today, and they click out. There Those who click your video, they watch 1 minute, 2 seconds, and they're like, oh, you're boring. They click out. There are those who click onto you because someone recommended them to you, and they're like, what was it about her again? And then they click out. So keeping people there for 5 minutes, guys, can be work. But if you happen to do that, then you need 48,000 people to watch your videos from start to end to get 4,000 hours of watch time. Now, the other thing you need to know is that 4,000 hours of watch time must have accumulated for the last 12 months. So if you did a video that did well last year, January, and now you are applying for monetization right now, and that video gave you 2,000 hours of watch time, so you apply, and then when you have to make sure you hit 4,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months. So if you calculate from now, May up until 12 months is until last year, May. So that means you calculate your watch time from May up until now when you're applying. So that means the video that has 2,000 hours of watch time is left out. It's not going to be considered on your application. That means unless you attained more watch time before then, you've lost that. So if that is the video that was giving you the watch time, it means you have to work your ass out again for you to get there. So that means you need to really be very consistent. Look at the timeline of 12 months and ensure that you're doing videos that can bring traffic to your channel. Guys, this is a recommendation that can bring you traffic to your channel so you can hit that 4,000 hours of watch time. It's doable, guys. It's actually doable. So don't feel like, wow, if that's the case, I'm not starting my channel. No, go for it. It's gonna happen. And there are guys who start with 2 videos and that video just goes shoo, and then they get to their 4,000 hours of watch time. So don't give up, keep moving, keep pushing, do more content though, do more content, and let people get engaged to get to know you more so they can watch you more. And don't be so boring when you're doing your videos so that people keep clicking out on the first and the second seconds and they're like, oh, can't stand this. Try and have, I don't know how to put it, just be you and keep people watching your videos. There are those who will like you, there are those who will not like you. It doesn't matter how good you are. There are those who like you, there are those who will not like you, and that's perfectly okay. Now, once you hit the 4,000 hours of watch time and your 1,000 subscribers, then YouTube sends you an email to your email address saying that you have qualified for monetization, so you can now apply for that. But again, if you're one person who keeps checking every now and then, you keep checking, sometimes YouTube can delay by a week or 2 before they send that email, so you can keep checking so you can apply. Of course they'll show you where to apply, and of course there's a process for that. I'll be doing a video about that, guys, on where to go for you to click on monetization and apply for all that. But once you go there, now they'll tell you, yes, you've achieved this, and then they'll lead you to the process. They'll guide you onto what you need to do, creating an AdSense account. For you have to wait until they have to check your channel. They have to go through your channel, see the kind of videos you do, see whether you curse and say things that are not supposed to be on YouTube. They look at whether you are there to kids kind of stuff, like are your videos for kids. If they're there for kids, then they know how to go about that. They also check whether you have copyright music. Guys, you have to be very careful with copyright music, so they check that as well. Then they will come back to you and tell you now you're qualified. Now, they also might come back and tell you, no, try another time. I don't know whether they give reasons why, but of course you can ask them, you can email them and ask them why you did not get monetized, and of course they will definitely guide you to that. But also you can check your channel and be like, this video has a copyright. It just thinks that, you know, either you have copyright or maybe you're cussing a lot on your videos, and you can always drop those videos. Okay, great. Or you have a strike on your videos, guys. A strike is when people just keep stealing people's content and copy pasting. I said copy pasting. So someone may like, oh, someone is just using my content, and you get a strike. So when you get a strike, it could be really hard for you to get monetized. But the good thing about YouTube is when you correct all those things, of course you can get back and get monetized, apply again and get monetized. Now the problem with that is if it could delay, and the hours that you've accumulated, again, they keep going down, because the more you keep going up, they're calculating backwards, unless you're getting more watch time every single day, which is okay for you. But again, if your videos that did well and we're getting close to that less 12 months, then it means you might lose some watch time. Yeah, so I think that's what you need to know. So they'll email you, then they'll show the direction on to apply it, or you can just get onto a YouTube studio and they'll do a video on that, on where you click for you to get monetized. But basically that's all you need. Okay, and then now you keep posting, you keep doing your videos, and you keep earning. Creating an AdSense account, of course, YouTube gives you a guideline to that. They'll ask you a few questions, you will fill out, and they will do their stuff, and you'll get an AdSense account. And then from there, now you can start earning from YouTube. Now, what happens is YouTube places an ad at the beginning of your video automatically, as long as you put the monetization. Like when you've gotten monetized and they've sent you a message that you're now monetized. On your YouTube studio, there's a place for monetization before you upload your video. Now you can always put that on, meaning you allow YouTube to put an ad onto your video at the beginning. Now the other thing is, if you have a video that is more than 10 minutes, then you could have more than one ads running onto your video. But if it's less than 10, you can't do more than one ad, and that ad comes from YouTube. Like they will figure out where to place it, mostly at the beginning of the video. But if you have a video that again is more than 10 minutes, you can always manually place your ads at the middle or whatever time, and as many as you wish. I don't know, but you can put 3, you can put 2, depending on how long your video is. Yeah, then so the moment you place, then YouTube will figure out what ads to run at that particular time, and then now you can start earning. And then the other question I was getting, guys, from you is, how much do you earn? Like if you have 20,000 views, how much do you get from that? And I think YouTube is one place you can never tell how much you get. Like you can't say, because I have 20,000 views, then it means I'll get $100. You can't tell that, guys. There's a way they calculate. They look at watch time, they look at so many things, retention, they look at even your country. Like people from US and UK earn better than people from Kenya. They also look at the kind of ads placed onto your channel. So many things come into play, so you cannot really tell how much you are going to earn. And again, you could do a video a year ago, you get monetized, and a year later it does well. It's still gonna pay from the views that you got after you got monetized. So there's a lot that comes in place, guys. There's really a lot that comes into place. So that question, I don't think you can really take it. YouTube is not like if you get 20 views you get $100. That one doesn't apply on YouTube, guys. So yeah, that's so much information I can give right now. I'll be doing a video. Next video will be on tags. I've had a lot of questions, and I also didn't know more about tags, guys, and tags can really help you on growing your channel. So I'll be doing, my next video will be on tags and how to use them to your advantage to make sure that your videos get more views, like people relate with them. So check out for that. This week is going to be all about YouTube. Thank you so much, guys, for helping me get monetized. Thank you for always supporting this girl, and always stay safe, stay focused, especially with this COVID-19. We're gonna get through. Yeah, we're going to be okay. Stay positive, speak well of yourself, and see you on the next one. Bye.